Good morning. Welcome to the Writers in Motion of the Migrant Writers of Hong Kong. I am your host, Shades and Pens, saying mabuhay to everyone. Before I proceed, please allow me to tell you about Migrant Writers of Hong Kong. Migrant Writers of Hong Kong was created in March 30, 2021 with the mission to provide a media platform where migrants can freely share their thoughts and emotions through writing. It is also a space where migrants can showcase their talents in photography and arts as inspirations of the members' writing. Our mission also includes providing tools for our fellows to further enhance their skills because we believe that writing is beneficial in the health and mental well-being of the migrants as well as the human being as a whole. Thank you. Now, fly with me and we join our guest for today.
Hi.
I want to tell you about, before introducing to you personally our guest, I would like to tell you about a little bit of her bio. Yes, our next guest for Writers in Motion is a woman who made difference in many ways. She writes to inspire and motivates others. Let us get to know her and take home motivational, powerful words from a woman of hope. Anarita Compio Reyes is the author of The Woman of Hope, an autobiography book that depicts her life's struggles and triumphs from her home, Iloilo, Philippines,
Bacolod.
and as an immigrant to the US of A. Her second book is a 365 days journal. It is a Christian-based journal written to invoke spiritual growth through guided reflection questions and intentions for its week of the year. It inspires the readers for a year of purpose, positivity, and prayer. Recently, she was appointed as the new Commissioner of Library and Education in the city of San Jose, California. Anarita is a go-getter, goal-oriented, risk-taker, magnanimous and generous individual, married to Randy, and blessed with two children, Joseph and Jericho. She prioritized to make her family focus on serving God and radiating goodness to the community. She's an academic from 2003, being an educator, preschool program manager, and site supervisor for preschool campus in the Grail Family Campus in San Jose, California. She has been working with infants to school-aged children and most recently, a family support specialist and center director of Kitango. Anarita has a child development program permit from the California Commission on Teacher Credentialing. She graduated as magna cum laude and CC Pwede awardee from the National Hispanic University in 2012 and took her master's at Walden University. She loves reading and does artistic works such as drawing on canvas. She loves to cook for family, friends, and for her business as the sole owner of the Woman of Hope online gift shop. She's a volunteer giving free catechism classes for children, delivering food bags, nappies, milk for kids in the community. She is one of the co-creators of Philam South Bay Community since 2020. Her life revolves around academic works, volunteerism, and philanthropic work providing aid to the homeless in San Jose and sending support to her community and sustaining her family's need in the Philippines. Guys, I am happy to present to you and welcome our very own guest, Miss Anarita Compio, from the Woman of Hope from California. Hello, Miss Anarita. How are you today?
Hi, good morning, everyone. Good morning there in Hong Kong and also our friend and family watching in the Philippines. So, isang magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. I'm so happy, so excited to be part of this migrant writer of Hong Kong because I know it's a great opportunity to share our journey, our skills and talent in writing, in art, or so many things.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you for that. So, how do you do in California? How's life there?
I know everybody's busy despite of pandemic. So as you mentioned earlier, so in my regular day, Monday to Friday, I'm working as a preschool program manager. So I'm managing different preschool site, different school, and I'm mentoring and coaching teachers, especially in child development for the learners, educator. At the same time, in the weekend, I'm the admin of Pilam South Bay community. So we created a group during the pandemic, how we support our kababayan, our kababayan, the Filipino people, especially those who lose their job, their business. So we helping each other how to continue the business, how to market the business. So why we have Pelam Sabi community group. And in the weekend, except today, because today is Saturday in the evening here, so I helping also for some of the homeless family. So I got some food, some donation to distribute in the campsite because a lot of our friend, brother, and sister, they're not Filipino. They're different culture that we're helping them. So the part of my advocacy, and the same time, in there is a time on Sunday I'm also teaching catechism class. So those things make me busy all the time, aside from writing, painting, or spending time with my family. Yeah. So that's
Oh,
all I'm
thank
doing.
you. You're brilliant, outstanding. I cannot find the adjective to describe you more of that one. So, Miss Anarita, before anything else, I have a question for you. How does your writing correlates with your profession?
Actually, it started long time ago. I like to write a journal, because for me, writing is very important and how it can correlate to my profession. So I work in the field of education, in the field of preschool programs. So I'm managing and educate teachers at the same time the student. So in order for you to articulate what you want to the people, not all the time in talking, so you need to write it. So through writing, observation, making anecdotal note, uh, anything, because writing for me is very important, especially if you have a journal. So they can help you to express yourself and mentally and physically helping you too for self-care. Though writing for me is connected to my profession and at the same time it helping me to build myself. Especially I'm an immigrant coming to the US, and at the beginning, of course, English is not my first language. Mostly of us, right? Most of us the OFW. So coming here, writing in English is a little bit challenging at the beginning because at the beginning it's not my profession. I came to the US as a midwife, right? I came from the Philippines. When I came here to the US, I changed my career. But doesn't matter what is my career before, but I love to write. I like to read the book. So when I become a teacher at the beginning, a preschool teacher, I write a lot. And then when I go to the university, I got a scholarship, I writing a lot. So for me, writing is very important, especially in your profession or what I'm doing right now, because every time you're sending email, writing people, you need to use into writing, right? So it's literally over talking to the in the email. So you need to write everything. That is the connection with that is the most important. You express yourself to writing, the whatever your message, it can connect with your emotion, your physical, emotional, and spiritual too. So the more that you're writing, the more that you build your. At the beginning it's just challenging, honestly, for all the writer can think about it. Writing a draft is a lot of error and mistake. It takes time for you to build even a poem or even a book and for so many things. But since you are writing most of the time, it's helping you a lot how to make your draft, helping you a lot how to build your letter or your book, your poem, as long you keep on practicing. And especially like in my profession as a mentor and a coach for the teacher. So everything I have to do, I need to write more to share the information to them. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. That's brilliant. I would like to read greetings from our viewer. It's from our very own Bernadette de la Cruz. She's now based in Bali, but she's our friend in and a member of Migrant Writers. He said, "Good morning, gorgeous host and guests. Hi, Miss Bernadette. How is Bali these days? We're good."
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "It's a pride of Bacolod, Miss
Oh,
Anarita."
wow! I know I
Yeah,
heard Bernadette you speak Ilongga, so maayong aga dira sa imo. Yeah. It's a
yeah,
city of smile that always in our heart that we love what we're doing. It's not because I came from Bacolod, but because that is from our passion. As Filipino, we always smiling no matter what because we have a
yeah.
spirit of being resilient. Kahit bumabagyo, lumilindol, they said, we still smiling because we know that we can do it. We can manage it. Yeah. Good morning, Bernadette.
Another one is Siteng. Good morning, you gorgeous ladies. Happy Easter. Hi.
Mhm.
And here's another one. It's our very own Anne Maureen. She says, "Good evening po to Miss Anarita and good morning to our dear Ate Kuds. Hello, everyone. Hi, we're good here.
Yes,
Thank
good
you for
morning,
watching."
Jen. Yeah, thank you for watching. I know that this is not only we telling our story, our journey, it's also for all of us to lift ourselves up because we're women and we encourage each one of us that we have a story to tell. Yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
Miss Anarita, I understand you've got two books, but your first was your autobiography, right?
Yes.
Now, what pushed you writing your biography of all titles? Why Woman of Hope? Tell me,
Uh,
what does it mean to you and what does it bring to your readers? I mean, your book,
yes.
your Woman of Hope book. What? Because I did not read your book and I do not
Yes.
know about it,
Mhm.
and perhaps most of our audience this time around, what pushed you to write your biography and why chose Woman of Hope? And what does it mean to you and what does it bring to your readers?
Yes. The first woman of hope, representing a woman, myself. Yeah. So back in 2019, I think back November 2019, I was in one of the training of different American women. So mostly of the women was there are different culture. I'm the only Filipina and the only Asian. I'm the only one. It's not an author of the book was in that room. I want to attend the training. It's about revenge to success. It meant to say revenge to success. No matter what happened in your life, there's a lot of challenging struggle. You go to revenge and you become successful. So you do like a reverse psychology. So when I was there, it came in my mind if these women being victim of domestic violence, when I was listening to their story, and they become an author, they become a guest speaker, they become for so many things, good things they did in our community, especially here in city of San Jose, here in California, in Northern California. Then I was there, first thing came in my mind, I have something, a story to tell like them. So I following that woman, and her name is Sharon Rivera. So she is the ghostwriter and she's the publisher. And she's the one who gave the training. And mostly of the people there as an author of the book, except me. So I told myself I want to be an author. I want to do something to share my journey. As a woman that I came to the US, I went through a lot of challenges. I used to be a homeless before, what people don't know. People who don't know that coming to other country, it's not an easy. It's not like a people think it's like a paradise right away. You need to went to a lot of challenges. So coming to the Philippines, coming to US with the only $2 money on my pocket, that inspired me, that encouraged me that my life journey can bring inspiration to other women, and especially for the young girl, mostly of the girls, that my inspiration. So after a few months that I went to the training, one day I called her. I think the pandemic came. When the pandemic came in March 14, we got announced that we're gonna be shut down here in California. And our place where I came from right now is number one of COVID-19 in Santa Clara County. So one thing came to my mind, oh my God, just challenging what we're going to do. So I start cooking and then I start going back to my dreams to write write my book or something. So I called the woman I'm talking, Sharin. So when I call her and she said, "Oh, Anna, yeah, I remember you." And I told her, "You know what? I'm following you. So my name is Anarita Compio Reyes, and I want to write my book. And this is my story." So I shared to her my writing, the whole one page. How I started with $2 looking for a job, 50 job. I cannot get the job because I got denied several times because of lack of experience, because lack of education, what they're looking for. And there's so many things requirement that I cannot able to comply it because it's not for me. So when I shared to her and then she asking me what I'm doing right now, when I share a journey to her that right now I'm a program manager, I'm managing different preschool site, I'm mentoring different teacher, educator, and student from Santa Clara University. And she told me, "Oh wow, what going on? What did you do?" So when I shared that journey, so we start writing the book. She told me, "Okay, make a draft. This what you're doing." I told her honestly, I'm not perfect writing this book. I know how to write about my story. That I said it to you, but I know what to do it. So we come up into about 8 chapters. So I think in the 8 chapter we categorize. The first title of my book is not Woman of Hope, Finding the Way, Find the Way. Because I'm a
Oh,
person, every time there's a problem come in my life, I always find a way. When I was homeless, I find a way how to better myself. When I looking for a job, I always finding a way. When people told me, "Oh, you can get this job because you don't speak Spanish." Because here in San Jose, California, majority of the people speaking Spanish, not English. So you need to be
yeah.
bilingual in that language. So later on, so I have my coach. So I encourage you guys, if you don't have coach, you need to have a coach. So I have my coach in the Powerhouse Academy. I got scholarship from there to become a leader, to become who I am right now. So she told me why the title is Find the Way. So and she told me
Mm.
you need to think about it. So I am at the beginning we say warriors of hope, but I realized no, I'm not warriors, like a soldier. So later on, Charin go back to me, "Oh, how about make a woman of hope?" Because
Oh,
the story of my book, Woman of Hope, I'm a woman that always looking for the bright side of everything. Always,
yeah.
always looking for something good. Because I believe that everything what we do in this world, as long even though we have challenges and struggle, there's always hope because there's always God that taking care of us. So the way that is a
Okay.
title of Woman of Hope. Yeah.
Yes.
I
Which part of your book that you can do you have an excerpt that you can like share us about this book, please? If you
yes.
mind, maybe you can read. I will give you the chance to read about an excerpt of that book that you would like to share us to
Mhm.
inspire our audience, and I will give you in solo on the screen for you to read and share about it. How
Yes.
about that, Anna? Okay,
Yes,
I'm gonna
okay.
give you a solo screen, right?
Mhm. Okay, so this my book right now is Woman of Hope. Actually, my book is available in the Philippines, and also this one. Okay, I have the other one is made in in the USA. If you can see the difference, and this one is made in the Philippines, published in the Philippines. So, one of the part of my book, if you look at this one here, the first chapter, it's my quote. My quote said, "You must make a choice to take a chance, of your life will never change." So, the Woman of Hope is starting in my journey about the storm because I was born during the storm in the Philippines in Bacolod. So that journey that encouraging me that as a woman of hope, we never give up in life. And then why now I gonna read how I dedicated this book. So this book I dedicated to my family, especially to my son. So my oldest son was diagnosed with autism, and and of course to my husband Randy, and to my family and my parents who are already passed away, my tatay Bonnie and my nanay Emma and my siblings there. I dedicated this book for all the homeless, the immigrants, and the parents of the children with special needs. And this book is reminding me that life is like a canvas. I begin with a blank, and each day we add a vibrant color. Every day, our canvas must be painted with tears of sacrifice, joy in suffering, and purposely driven pain that make who we are. So the way this book is written is about my biography, and it have the content, how my life started during the storm. Bagyo sa Pilipinas, I know right now still meron pa mga bagyo dyan, and going how we live in the riverbank sa tabi ng ilog, and how I got married, and all this book. And one of the thing I want to share with you about the chapter 4 is about the poem. It's the you and me. So this poem is describing about having a relationship with your husband, your your wife, your girlfriend, or somebody, how important, how the good relationship. It's about the chapter 4. And this painting, I already donated it in Thailand, one of my friends. A story of you and me. It's been a long time ago that I can make a song. It's been a quite while that I can read a note. But when I saw you walking, saying hello to me, my mind and my heart started to write. A beautiful love song, a story of you and me, how we get closer and share romantic escape. Because of you, a tune and melody was ever made, a sweet expression of the glory of our love. Your heart like a heaven that could sing me the sing. Happy memories and golden years of bliss. When I am with you, I almost in paradise. A punchy love song has been made. Every day is a journey as a happiness. Music and harmony with a gentle kiss. With a warm conversation, our song will fill the air. Amazing wonder of love in the atmosphere. By looking at you, my spirit soars so high. Every day has a rainbow that add colors in my music. From the time I meet you, our love song will linger, a sweet lullaby that every lip can tell. So that's only part of my book of Woman of Hope. And this a journey telling you how to be inspired, how to be encouraged as a woman. But this book is not only dedicated for women, but it's dedicated for all immigrants, for all children who have a hope and dream in their life. That no matter what you went through in your life, you never give up, that give you inspiration, that always believing in God, that always believing in yourself, that there always hope. So what every day when I wake up in the morning, I inspired to pray, I inspired to share my journey because it's the purpose of this book. To inspire everybody, to share you my journey, to share you my life. If I went through a lot of challenges, I know all of you guys, you went through a lot of challenges. And what is the purpose for this advocacy? The purpose of this advocacy is not all about me. It's only about inspiration, sharing my journey, but to encourage each one of us that because I believe at least one child can read it, it can inspire, can change that child's life. And it takes time to change the person. It takes a village. But one child believe one person because that happened to me. At the young age, I got inspired when I was in grade six by one of the lawyer, how to be a good gift speaker and how to go back to my community, and that's why I'm doing. So everything I'm talking, everything is inside my book. And one of my
Oh,
quotes that I always said, you must make a choice, take a chance, or your life will never change. So it's very important that this book, when you read it, encourage you if you don't have it, and that can inspire you. If you cannot buy the book, just let me know. Or if you want to see me, actually, I'm planning to go back to the Philippines to share this story to other
that's
to all
brilliant.
my, yes. Mm-hmm.
That's really good of you. So, thank you for that piece of poem that you have read us. It instilled in my mind. All of the lines are good, but it recorded in my mind. Every day is a journey of happiness. Oh, thank you for that, Miss Anarita. It's
Yes.
really it's really a good piece, and I can see that your book is full of wisdom. I think we guys will like to have one of those copies. So we
Mm-hmm.
have a lot of friends' comments in the audience. Let me read some of them. Is Tang is from Baguio and saying hi here. So from Migrant Writers of Hong Kong, you are inspiring, Miss Anna.
Hi, thank you so
And
much. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
um, someone is from Rizal, and Campio is from, so proud of you, Cici, Anarisa from Campio.
Oh yes, it's my sister in Bacolod. Yes.
She's saying hello, hi in Bacolod.
Hi, maayong aga dira sa inyo sa Bacolod, and I know that each one of us be an inspiration to one another. Anyway, yes.
Yeah, and it's from Anne Maureen. It is our darkest moment that we will find our light.
Yes,
Thank you for that,
true.
Maureen. Yes, it is true.
Actually, I forgot to tell you about the page. Actually, I'm the one who gave an idea what the picture look like. This
Oh,
representing the woman like myself to any woman. And if you see it very dark here, it meant to say there's a lot of going thing in our entire life. But we always hope it's a light that we follow because we follow God. So there's like a tunnel you're going that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that in
From
your life,
Bernadette, another
yes.
from Bernadette, she says, "Love is in the air," kind of poem. So sweet, Miss Anarita, she said.
Yeah, actually, this is my first time
And
to share that poem. I never shared that only inside in the book. Yeah. Mhm.
and another one, si Teng, indeed, keep going, keep fighting, never give up, no matter what life may bring. That's so positive, Teng. Thank you for that one.
Yeah, true. Yeah, no matter what, we never give up in life because there's always hope. Yeah, and there's always God to help us.
So, Miss Anarita, another question from me. How inspiring do you think your book is to some hopeless? You know, I've been like you from hopelessness before.
Mhm.
So, how inspiring do you think your book into some hopeless that read it?
You know what? That's very interesting. And this is a true to life story, right? I used to be a guest speaker of Rizal Elementary School graduation. And few years later, there's a young girl. This young girl, you know how the social media, Facebook, especially in the Philippines, you know, and then she wrote something about herself and she planning to make a commit suicide, right? So when that happened, I messaged to the young girl. I messaged to her. I told her, "You are beautiful. You are a missing woman, and I believe you have a bright future. I believe you have something the best thing you can do in your life. Never give up, and always I reminding you as a young girl like you before, I am a dreamer. I came from a very poor family, but I got inspired and motivated and believe in myself and confident that I can be successful. I don't allow the distraction to kill myself. I don't like the poverty to become poverty forever. I believe on my dream. I believe to be a believer of myself and have confidence. And I try to object everything. I know you heard my story. I told the young girl. And then I told her I sent you my book. I sent her book to the Philippines. So this young girl, she sent me a message. I got so inspired, and never in her mind anymore she want to commit suicide. Why does she want to be like me? She want to be an inspiration to every young girl like her right now to read my book. Actually, I want to meet her in person when I coming back in the Philippines in Bacolod this coming summer, because if the story of my book inspire her, encourage her to believe in herself that there's always hope. Every time I do my blog, I always tell the people I tell my name. I always said that bawat tao meron tayong pag-asa. And we always believe in God because in God is always love and hope. So, and this not all that's only one for the story. And then other story is one of my coworker, she's a teacher for so many years. I encourage her to go back to school to earn her education. I gave her my book. I let her read my book. And she told me she what realized how important the connection of the family. Because part of my book I talk about how for us as OFW sacrifice ourselves to meet the need of our family in the Philippines. We sacrifice not to eat in a fancy restaurant. We sacrifice so many things not to go to special places because we want to save money and our brother and sister in college or our children. Maybe you have a children, but we want to make a changes. And this young lady that I work with, um, because they have everything here in America, and she didn't want to go to school because when she read my book, and she got a big hatred to the dad, and right now she have a good relationship with the father. And this another story that old man, I think almost 90 years old. She's in Ireland and she lived in Florida. She showed my book that one of the caregiver, I think a nurse, booked my book in Florida. So I sent it to them. When she saw it, she read it. And she told the caregiver that she being thankful that she read my book because she touches his life, and she got motivated to read it because she used to be immigrant before when they coming to the US because they came from Ireland. So that's only the three story that touching my heart. If I inspire these people, especially those hopeless want to kill themselves, those young lady don't want to go back to school and she got hated with the dad, and why does she go back to school and she have good relationship with the dad? And this old man, hopefully she's still alive and praying that she got inspired to read my book, especially when the time she got bored. So the only three people, and there's a lot of hundred of people got this book because I think I sold it for over 400 to 500 people already. So I'm sure every people have a story to tell, how inspired, encourage them, how to better themselves. This is only one of the story of I am, but each one of us, we have our own story to tell, and nobody can do it. It's you. Me only like example what I'm telling about my story, and you have your story to tell. But the inspiration and hope it started with you when you heard someone else, because that started to me too when I heard someone else from being a poor human being and become a lawyer and they become a state assembly in Bacolod long time ago, and she already passed away, and she inspired me. So I for me hope I'm hoping and praying those people read my book get inspiration, because this is a total my life as a younger and my life when I come to the US, how the struggle and trial I went through, and how my life become a commissioner. Actually, commissioner is not here. How I help different people, and the ending of my book is this one. It's my painting. Yeah,
Wow, that's
this
amazing.
actually I never take because I keep in our altar. So this is that one of my painting, and this one is about our hope in the hands of loving God. So the why if you read this book you will love it. And another thing, if there's a school superintendent of Alamat School District, she bought 50 of the book, she giving away to all the parent leader because they got inspired, and she is a superintendent. When you say superintendent, you are the head of all the principals here in San Jose, California. And she's a good friend of mine. I was surprised. She bought 50 of this and she sent to the parent leader. Yeah, to give inspiration to other women. Yeah.
Thank you. You're indeed an inspiration, Miss Anarita. So, were there any reviews made from that book? How was the feedback?
Yeah, I heard good feedback. I heard like good feedback. I've been received different letter, a note to different people, and to the why that the reason why I came out to get another book, the 365 day, because a
Yeah,
lot of people got inspired of my first book, the
yeah.
my inspirational biography book. So the why got inspired me to have this 365 days because of the feedback. They asking me, "Do you have another book? We want to read more. We want to know
Yeah.
more something." Yeah,
Will you want to say something about your second book?
yeah. So my second book is
I
it's
will put
more
you
of
in solo.
spiritual. Mhm. You can hear me? Okay. So, yes, this is my second book, The 365 Day, A Year of Purpose, and Year of Positivity, and Year of Prayer. The title is 365 Days because I knew and we knew that 365 days is the number of the day in the entire year, about 365. And I believe as a human being, we live in this world with a purpose. And we live in our life with positivity. You know, we live our life with prayer because I'm Catholic Christian. Doesn't matter if you believe or God or not, but for me, I believe in God. How important our life to start with hope. And if you look at this in the month of January, it's talking about the month of hope. So it's not only for this year, 2022, it's also it's the entire year, the rest of your life, right? You can read it. And of course, in the month of February, it's about the month of love. So it's talking about everything about love, how you love your family, how you love the people around you. And every month we have a focus, you know. An example in the month of March about the fortitude. And it's talking about how to have a courage and inspiration that not to give up in your hope and in your dream. So everything here, and the good thing I like in this book because every week you have something to focus, and every week you have something a prayer, and every week you have something to do. So example in the month of January, it's a challenge for us to write our journal. I know some people don't like to write a journal, but it's very good if you have a journal. You know, like example in the month of January, it's a month of hope. And they said here, talk to a friend to know about your hope and visit this new year. Offer a listening ear to a friend. So those things that encourage you and challenging you what to do, and give a smile or hope to a stranger. You know, like sometimes when you're giving a smile and hope to a stranger, encouragement, that makes something different in people's life. And also post some encouragement quote on your social media. So do I, if you notice, if I'm your friend in Facebook, I always put a positive thought, encouraging word, because that my inspiration, that living in the life with purpose and positivity and prayer, that helping you to live your life, how to be a good human being, how to be good to others, because everything is started in ourselves. And we believe if you're doing good to others, this good thing happen to you like a good karma. So the why this book, I love this because it's not only you're telling you different story, what to do, encouraging you to be better person and better human being, and you understand what is your purpose in this world. And especially in the month of December, this is one of my favorite part because I know we're Filipino and we love to celebrate Christmas, and in month of December is the month of joy, right? So this right here, and what you got to do that every day, having a joy in your life, and how to have a joy in serving God is even here, and then how to have a joy during the time of Christmas time with your family, and every day they have something encouraging you what to do. So the why so when I writing and preparing this book, there are a lot, and also they have a prayer every week what to do in the month of December. So there's a lot of things that even me, even though it's not month of December, I read it anytime, and most of the time I'm reading this book. Yeah, and even in the back side of your book, on the bottom, you can write whatever you wonder. You know, it's reflection of yourself, your reflection, your meditation, or something, whatever you're doing. Because every month you have a theme to focus, what I said. Example, in the month of January, focus about having a hope, having a new year, a new inspiration. And the month of March, February is about the month of love, and month of March is about the month of fortitude, having a courage, and then the month of April, how to have a forgiveness. And one of my story that one of my friend um, starting building a good relationship with a friend because of the month of forgiveness when you're reading this book. Yeah. So this inspiring, encouraging, and this book came up because, and especially in the month of May, and I like it too because it's a month of humility. How to respect and give honor to all our mothers. Yeah, everybody knows the month of May is coming soon. It's a Mother's Day. How to taking care and how to be humble ourselves, because no matter, even though we went through a lot of a better position in life, having a better or higher economic status, but we still always live a life with humility. We still live our life with always, giving glory and honor to God, because all these things in the world is temporary. Yeah, so this is all about the 365 days book. And I love it. I know some of my friends here in the US because it's only available in Amazon.com if you have in other countries. Yeah. So this is the two book I always with me, and but in this book of 365 days, I don't have any painting here. Only my painting is only in the Woman of Hope. Yeah. Oh, I can hear you. I think you're mute.
Okay, thank you for that one. You are really an inspiration, brilliant, brilliant writer. Here, I would like to read some of the comments from migrant writers of Hong Kong. God bless her good heart. Continue inspiring others. And to Eileen Sidon, wow, keep inspiring. Congratulations.
Thank you,
From
Eileen.
from Anne Compio, she said, our inspiration, the woman of hope.
Thank you, Anne. Thank you so much.
And from Migrant Writers again, God bless your heart, Miss Anna. Continue being an inspiration of all of us and the people who is going through a hard time as well.
It's true. So why the reason every day I do my blog as long as I have a time, because I want to make sure at this moment we always look at the bright side. I know it's pandemic, it's so challenging, and I'm sure that a lot of people went through a lot of challenges. It's not happening to the accidentally or intentionally, but the most important, we never give up in life. We always look at there's a hope, and there's always God loving us, and there's a purpose and reason of everything, and God didn't allow us that happen to us that we cannot make it. In Tagalog, kaya natin ito. Like in
Yeah.
Ilonggo, masarangan natin. Yes.
Okay, one is here's from Christine, from our very own migrant writers. in Hong Kong. Good morning, beautiful hosts and guests. Thank you for so inspiring words. Good morning, Christine.
Hi, Christine. Good morning. Thank you.
And thank you for sharing with us your a part of your book, Miss Anarita. They are big, big lessons for us, full of wisdom. So share your greatest triumph. How did you deal with sacrifice? I believe in every triumph we have sacrifices behind them.
Oh,
So,
yes.
do you mind to please share us your biggest triumph so far,
Oh,
and
yes. Mm-hmm.
with those challenges behind those triumph, how did you cope with it?
Yes. So I think the other part is my family. No, they're not my problem. Like going back to school, especially in the US, and having a children, it's just challenging. Honestly, it's challenging. I'm a mother, so I have a full time. During this time, of course I'm full time employee. So I'm working a preschool master teacher that time. So I have my two children, and one of my older son are diagnosed with autism. So going back to college and university, and you don't have a babysitter here, you know, if you pay the babysitter, you pay more than what you earn when you're working, right? Because that's expensive. And I do have my family here aside from my husband and my two children. But a good thing, I'm being thankful for God. That challenge there never stopped me to dream, never stopped me to hope, and never stopped me to believe. But I did it, even while I'm thinking. I come back to school. I'm a full-time student in the university. Every time I go to the night, I bring my own children in school. I talk to my professor. I have a dream. I want to be an educator because I always wanted to be a teacher. Diba, maging guro. So I told him, one of my professor, in order for me to fulfill this dream, allow me to bring my children in the university. I can let them sit down in the back of my class, and then I can do it there. But I'm being thankful for God because that professor, some of our professor in the university allowing us. That's a big challenge for me because I need to working every day from 8 o'clock all the way to 6 in the evening, and then I go to school from 6:15 all the way to 10 o'clock in the evening. I sleep only for a few hours. Wake up early in the morning, ready for breakfast for my kid. That's what the a little challenges. Especially I do have families here. Aside from my two kids and my husband is working graveyard. He working in the nighttime to the morning. So like we need to alternate. In the daytime, he taking care of the kid, drop off, I pick up. I let them eat, and then I go to the university, and they gonna be in my back. But thank God, I finished for almost into the 4 years. My college, I did it for 2 years and a half. And one of the triumph because I graduated magna cum laude, I got 100% scholarship. I become a founder of Child Development Club of Hispanic University. I think because of if I allow the challenges to stop my dream, my belief, my hope, I'm not here. Where I am right now, because every challenges, every trial, God allow you how you can do it. You can overcome it. So that's why that for me a triumph, especially when I got recently appointed to become a commissioner of City of San Jose Library and Education. San Jose, California is a million of people here, and being appointed and being part of the entire commission, and the mayor and the city council going to vote and appointed you. It's a big triumph for me. It's not my recognition. I give honor and glory to God because God allowed me, from the people being a homeless, going to college, having a children and son with diagnosed with autism, never stopped me in dreaming. So that's why I encouraging, so that's why I wrote the book Woman of Hope, because my journey is there. How I went to school, how I went to all these challenges with a big heart, with I opened my mind, my heart, myself. I told my husband and my kid, I going back to college because my future, your future, it depends on us, the family working together. I'm so big thankful my son, my kid helping me out, and even my older child with diagnosed with autism, but she cooperated with me. And right now I've been thankful because my other son right now is only 17 years old. So already working at the same time, she's doing so many things in his life that I was so amazed because she take a good example with our kid and the challenges. Don't let the challenges by yourself. Allow your member of family to support and taking each other. And I've been thankful with God because coming to here in California, especially in San Jose, I surrounded with Latinos. Latino, we call for the Hispanic people here, that supporting me and encouraging me and helping me until let me feel like we call familia, because the same word in Spanish, familia. So in the university where I came from, we call each other a familia, like a brother and sister. We call like hermana and hermano. So that give me opportunity to believe in myself, that mostly of us are immigrants coming to the US, that we only one thing it came in our life. We have a American dream. We want to be successful for who we are in order for our family to become successful. Everything started to ourselves, especially for me as a mother, as a woman myself, as an educator and administrator. So for me, all the challenges I went through in my life never give me opportunity to give up, but give me inspiration and courage to that challenge to make me a better person. Yeah.
Thank you. You're indeed big person, and congratulations. You're a pride of the Filipino people, especially in the US, the city of San Jose. You have a lot of, I have some relatives there, maybe they know you. So you are a pride of all the Filipino people. Next question, I have it. As an immigrant, have you encountered bad experience being one? How have you tackled or coped with it? How
Oh
have you
yes.
dealt?
Yes, I went through a lot of challenges. At the beginning, I heard people told me you cannot be a teacher because you don't know how to speak English well. You have an accent. You cannot be a site supervisor because you don't speak Spanish. Or you cannot be like this, blah blah blah. There's a lot of people like hinder you like a barrier. But one thing I came in my mind during my graduation, one of my graduate because I graduated about 3 times in the US. I graduated my AA degree, I graduated my B degree, and my master degree. When I want my AA degree, there's a guy, he's an astronaut. This astronaut, I got failed about 12 times to become astronaut, but she never give up. So every time somebody told me, "Oh, you cannot speak English well. You have an accent. Oh no, you're not good like this. You don't speak Spanish." Actually, I was inspired because I told her, "Oh, you don't know. I studying hard. I spend my time studying English. I spend my time studying Spanish. I can speak to the Latino community. So I'm very multilingual now because every time people say something about that, they give me a hint what I got to do the best for myself." And I know at the beginning it's so challenging. So challenging when people, oh no, you can have this opportunity because it's only for the people who are citizen, you know, like this, like that. But I showed them, being bold enough that you have something, you have confidence in yourself, as long as you're doing what is right and just, you have nothing to be afraid. And because I believe everybody we need to be treated actually, doesn't matter if you're immigrant or you are citizen. Yeah, you need to respect each other. But that experience taught me a lesson how to better myself.
Thank you, Miss Anna. So next one, I have one here. You're magnanimous and generous. So how do you put such things into action?
Yeah, I know people a lot because I know I'm helping a lot of people. So not only in my home country, but in our home country, in the Philippines or in Bacolod, because every year, no, every month, I sending help for some students. I'm helping them, especially for the spiritual journey. I'm talking earlier because I created a Women of Hope Foundation. The foundation helping to children, especially women, and some people who need help and support. And I know, but I'm to be thankful because I have a lot of people helping me, especially my Pel Amsabi community. Almost every week, every 2 weeks, helping homeless people too. So I in the weekend I'm very busy to gather all the canned food, donation, to drop off and bring it to the campsite and different places. But for me, only what I learned, I came to this world nothing, di ba? Pinanganak tayo na walang-wala, dumating tayo sa mundo na walang-wala. So everything that God give it to us is a blessing. So whatever we are, we need to share back to our community, the people around us. Kasi my goal in life, what I learned from my Nanay Emma, she already passed away. I'm sure she's watching in the heaven. I'm here on earth to build the kingdom of God. Building the kingdom of God is not talking about building. How to being good to other people, because the real heaven is not only on earth, it's the people who bring peace, love, and unity, and especially how to be generous to other people. For me, generosity is part of my life, and to share help and other. Even people call me in the nighttime, need help. Even sometimes I become a driver. Sometimes I need to deliver food. going to the homeless people. People need to be bring in emergency hospital. People need a paperwork for immigrant document anything. I always available to my community, especially to Filipino community in South Bay area. Yeah.
Oh, thank you for that one. So, Miss Anna, you graduated as magna cum laude. That's a big honor as a graduate. And you were chosen to speak your graduation speech. If you have to recall that, what theme have you spoke about? And would you love to share us your
Actually, the one
magna
I
cum
said
laude
earlier,
speech?
yeah, one of the actually I went to graduation. I did a speech first when my I did a speech in the Hispanic University when I got graduated at magna cum laude. During the speech, I talked to them that I got 100% scholarship, so I want to give back to my community and give honor and glory to God that everything what I accomplished in life. To the why that the reason I work as program manager because I'm working right now in nonprofit organization to give support to my community. And the other graduation speech that I don't forget is I think that is the one is I'm a dreamer, I'm a believer, and I'm a achiever. It meant to say each one of us libre tayong mangarap. Bawat pangarap libre. So there's no reason for you not to dream. And libre din maniniwala. It's time to be a believer. The first person who believe is yourself. Actually, if I put my computer, my screen on my computer said the first ingredient of success is to believe yourself. So the why that is part of my speech. I'm a dreamer, I'm a believer, and I'm an achiever. I never stop achieving what I want in life because God give you opportunity to use your time, your talent, your treasure, whatever you have, and you achieve it through action, through achieving it. And until now, I still taking classes. Until now, I still dreaming. Until now, I still believing in myself. Until now, I still achieving what I can achieve to help myself, to my family and my community, and especially my dream and hope to go back to my country and to share all the kindness and goodness, especially to the young children, especially to the girl, because this is my advocacy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, thank you for the one. Indeed, we don't need to stop believing. We don't need to stop dreaming. It is a spontaneous flow of, and it's a part of our lives. So, um, uh, you're not just a writer. You're
Mhm.
not just an author, but you're also painter. Would you like to share
Yes.
us about your painting?
Yeah. This is one of my painting. Yeah. So yeah. So that was my painting, and this painting is this is one of my favorite painting. It represent my culture, art culture of the Philippines. I created this painting back in 2011 when I was in the university. We have a multicultural day, and they told us to paint something what you want, and I end up making this painting because they're representing us, the Filipino. No matter what's going on, even nakatira lang tayo sa small bahay ko, but what, we're happy together and we being together and united because Filipino people is one of the joyful, happiest people in the world, and that is a good thing with us. You know, having a simple life, having a family, a community that working together. So this is one of my painting that I did that symbolize my life as a Filipino woman in the Philippines. And another painting, I think this one back in 2010 is about you can see this painting in my it's a journey of it's a journey of the couple. So this representing myself and my husband that how important to have a good relationship with your husband if you have a partner in life because you're building the family. So this one of my painting that you need to have a time together and support each other and open communication. And another painting I created is for my mom. You know, my mom, and this is my kid. You know, this is my husband. So I did a painting to remind myself that our life is always with family, and we're especially we're family oriented. And since I live close to the river, sa tabi ng ilog nun sa Pilipinas ako, so always reminded me how beautiful life in the Philippines if we taking care of each other, especially our family. Yeah, because Philippines is rich in natural resources. Yeah, and there's another painting in my back. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, sorry. So the one of my another painting that I have here that I love. This is a symbolize of every day they have a sunrise and they have a sunset, you know. Yeah, so these are the painting that reminding me to have a moment to be quiet, to relax and meditate every single day, especially in the nighttime. And I know I have a lot of painting. Actually, I have almost 30 painting, but I only have five with me because some of my painting already donated. Hold on. Okay, so this another painting. It reminding me when I live in the Philippines, but it not look like what where I live, but it reminded me only like nakatira kami sa tabing ilog. So we live close to the riverside. So all these painting have a significant meaning in my life, and all this painting is in my book, Woman of Hope. If you can look at here, everything is here. That reminding me that how that painting connected myself. So look at this. One of the painting right here. Uh, this is the one you make. You must make a choice to take a chance, or your life will never change. This is the purpose that you have time to relax and to meditate. And there's another painting that is a beauty of our life. Yeah. So all the painting is actually I have a lot of painting, but one of the painting about one of the poem I read earlier, You and Me, I already donated this painting in Thailand. Yeah, one of my friends, I think long time ago. I'm not sure, 2009, 2010. Yeah, this is the one when I did the nighttime when I did my painting at home when I'm not busy. Yeah, and actually, this one of the painting I forgot. I still have it with me. Look like a bridge. This bridge symbolizes that I walking every single day for how many kilometers going to my elementary school and high school, and sometimes I'm passing the bridge. So this is like a reminder for myself. And this is one of the painting that you see earlier. Yeah, and there's a lot more of painting that I have. Yeah, this is the one you said earlier about the how we live our life different with your partner. And this painting, actually, I already displayed somewhere else. So this is one of the painting, and they have a poem in the back of this painting. It's the land of ivory. It's the land in the foreign land. How you live your life with wonder and happiness. How you encourage you. This is a good poem that I have in this book too. And this is one of my favorite painting that I did, and it's already black. One of the priests from Bacolod, came here in the U.S. and she blessed this, the, like a divine mercy, our hand in the hand of the loving God. So, and this one of the painting that here I already donated the painting one of the preschool supervisor. So some of my painting already donated, and I still have some painting that's not part of my book. So for me, life is it. The way I said earlier, it's like a canvas. It's a blank canvas. You need to add color, a vibrant color. So every day, our life is like a blank canvas. You add a vibrant color because nobody can make a color of our life is art. So the why I got motivated, encouraged to do the painting. Actually, I just learned painting by my own way. I never go to school. I think it's the skill that God gave it to me that I used to do it. Yeah, and even sometimes I give a teaching art painting in the class for the student for free. Actually, I got teach them on next Thursday for the art painting for free because I want to share my skills with the children here. Yeah.
Thank you for that painting. Oh, yes, life is like a canvas.
Mhm.
We are the one to paint our lives.
Yes.
Thank you for that, Miss Anna. Now I would like to read some of our viewers' comments. From Bernadette, you are a true meaning of a woman that God created with a great purpose, Miss Anarita. That's from Bernadette.
Thank you, Bernabette. And the same thing to you. God have a purpose in your life, and you need to do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever purpose you have in
And
your life. Yes. Mhm.
from Migrant Writers, I'm smiling while listening to your words. Miss Anna, you are really an epitome of powerful and resilient woman. And from Lisel Marcos, very inspiring, heart. Hi, Lisel. And
Mhm.
from Migrant Writers of Hong Kong again, happy to catch up. Thank you so much, Miss Anarita, for gracing our invitation. And we are so happy to have you in Migrant Writers of Hong Kong. Your generosity and kindness is very remarkable. That's from Eileen May.
Hi,
Hello,
Eileen. Thank you
Eileen
so much,
May.
Eileen. I appreciate your for giving me opportunity to be interviewed because I know it's not about me. It's about all of us representing us Filipino in other countries. that we have something to offer to support our own self, and especially our. I know, I believe that whatever we're doing in other countries, especially you guys in Hong Kong, other countries, we're doing this because of our love to our family back home. Yeah.
Mm, that was very inspiring. Your life is very inspiring. You are really like full of wisdom. You're a blessing to everyone, like to your viewers. I see vlogs and blog each day. I read your blogs. I see your vlogs, and then what do you think gives you? Why do you do this?
Yeah, because actually this happened by accident. So last year in July, I was walking, but supposedly I going to send a message in messenger to my friend that we're walking because we're challenging each other to walk to make our body healthy. And by accident I put in it be live, and I'm talking, and all of a sudden I saw a lot of comment and heart, and I didn't realize I'm doing epi live. And then I just continue because people listening to me. Because supposedly I talking to my friend, like, what we're going to do. This is my prayer. And like, when you're talking to somebody else and telling your story, and I didn't know they're going to FB Live. So by accident, I clicked FB Live. And then from there, I heard a lot of beautiful feedback. Told me, oh my God, I got inspired talking. But it's a very hard to do FB Live when you're walking because you're having a hard time of your breathing. So one day I decided to put the phone, but of course I'm watching my driving because closer where I work, and I was surprised I have great feedback. And most of the some of the senior citizens, they're watching that every single day, and some of the people in the Philippines they're watching too. Some people Saudi Arabia, Dubai, Thailand, because of the time zone is different. Some of them watching it, and some of the story I telling you earlier about the men, about the younger, they're watching there. So I try to do it as soon as I have a time because I don't know what will be tomorrow. If I have something to do it now, I need to do it. Nobody can promise you the tomorrow, but you can do something. What is the best moment you can do right now in your life? So that every moment I do something good, I try to do it. So the way that happened to me every time I wake up in the morning, because I believe our life is like a book. Every day is a new page. Every month is a new chapter, and every year is a new series. So every day is a new page. It's a brand new day. It's an amazing day, like there in Hong Kong, to be thankful, especially Easter Sunday right now. Yeah, to give honor and glory to God, either whatever talent you have. I think that's my talent, to talk and to use the blog, the platform. And like you guys, what you're doing, you have different platform. If you can do it, just do it, because nobody can stop us to become better person. Nobody can stop us to be the best version of ourselves. And don't be scared and don't be afraid, because God give us this talent, and God want us to use that talent and skills. Because in the end of our life, God never asked what property, what we have, but what He asking us, what we did to our brother and sister, what we did to other, what God give it to you if you use that talent and skills. So for me, it's very important. That inspire me to blog, to talk, and to share my life journey. The journey that inspire me, that encourage me, and to empower other people too. Yeah.
Thank you so much. We are very grateful for your presence with us. We absorb a lot of good stuffs from you today. And I would like to give you a space if you want to give the message for everyone, to all of us, please do so. And you can promote your book. I will give you the time, Miss Anarita.
Okay.
And
Thank.
please, you can have I will give you on solo to give your message to us.
Yeah. So thank you so much for this great and beautiful opportunity, especially in Hong Kong. For all the writer, I know that each one of us, God have a reason why where we are right now. So I would like to share with you that the most important thing that I promoting, not only my book, is to promote, encourage each one of us to live our life with purpose, with positivity and prayer, because life is too short. We don't know what's gonna happen next and what happens tomorrow, but the most important, we continue to live our life and journey with full of hope, with love and faith in ourselves. And of course, for the people who want to purchase my book, especially in other countries, the 365 Days Year of Purpose, Positivity and Prayer is available in Amazon. And we're going to be available soon in the Philippines. And of course, my Woman of Hope is already available in the Philippines, and I coming soon in the Philippines. And this is a good book to inspire everybody, and it's a lot of story of a woman of hope, myself, and our story as a Filipino woman that inspired to go to other country and to make something better and to serve the community. And I'm one of those. And of course, if you live in California, like one of our beautiful hosts today saying that she have a relative, we have a Phil South Bay community group. It's a group that we created during the pandemic, how to support our local and small businesses here, especially for the Filipino community and for those people, need help and support. Feel free to reach out to me. And of course, you can join our Film Sabi community. And if you want to hear more about me, I have my Facebook page. It's a private one. It's Woman of Hope. And of course, I also have my Woman of Hope blog that you can hear my journey. I always share good inspirational word, encouragement, and I will continue my journey here being a commissioner of San Jose, San Jose Library and Education. This is my dream and hope to serve my community, especially in District 5 of City on San Jose, to help the young children, the women, the immigrant, the homeless, other people through education and through the library. And of course, I helping Commissioner Jinky for her advocacy to serve the homeless community in the Bay Area, especially here in Silicon Valley. And again, thank you. And I would like to encourage each one of you guys, if you have a dream and hope, never give up. And if you have a talent in writing, just do it, because your word, your letter, your poem, your book get inspiration. And no matter what always going on in life, because that I did in my life, either one person listen to me or no listen to me, that's fine. I just continue, because nobody can tell the story of your life, your journey. This is you. And always remember, our life is a purpose, because there's always God that love us. So it's a reminder to each one of you. For those people watching don't know me, I can say in Tagalog, ako ay si Anarita Compio Reyes, the woman of hope, nagsasabi, mag nagsasabi na may tiwala talaga tayo sa ating mga sarili, at sa Diyos tayo umaasa, at there's always hope and love with God. So everything what we do, there's nothing impossible with God. Thank you so much. And to all the viewers, maraming salamat sa iyong papanood. Thank you so much for watching. I'm unsure I'm not the only guest here. I'm sure there's more amazing women or amazing men too that give you inspiration. I'm only one of them. Yeah, and I would like to give honor and glory to God, to thank for this beautiful moment, and to our host, to Eileen, of course, for you, Rodeline, and for all the migrant writers of Hong Kong. I'm very proud of you for doing this on behalf of our kababayan, not only in Hong Kong, but around the world. God bless you, and thank you so much.
I would like to say, to read some of these comments from migrant writers of Hong Kong. Positiveness, your positivity inspires me to continue my life journey every day. Thank you for your everyday video message, and thank you for all your power messages. Eileen May is always here anytime.
Thank you,
Thank you, Eileen
Eileen.
May,
Eileen May, thank you.
from Migrant Writers of Hong Kong. To our viewers, thank you so much for joining our show and for your comments. Happy Easter to all. To all. That's from Nemilu.
Hi, thank you, Nimilu.
And from Migrant Writers of Hong Kong, to the Woman of Hope. God bless you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. God bless you too. And congratulations to all of you too for your first anniversary.
Uh, yes, please join us backstage, Miss Anarita. And I am very grateful and honored to be with you today. To the Woman of Hope, I salute you and thank you for the messages. Thank you for your wisdom today. We pick a lot. So have a
Okay.
great day in California.
Okay,
Continue
thank
your
you.
job like with your big heart, big heart. We are proud of you.
Oh,
You need
thank
to,
you.
yeah. We are proud of you. We are with you, with your endeavors, with your things in doing in California. And we are grateful in Migrant Writers of Hong Kong that you are with us. You are one of our pride. You are Filipinas and we made it.
Yes, yes. Mabuhay tayo mga Pilipina. Yes. Mhm. So maraming salamat, mabuhay, at salamat din sa inyo lahat ng mga migrant writer of Hong Kong, and to all the people, especially the overseas Filipino workers around the world. Thank you so much. Thank you.